186?
180. And you look at paragraph 45, 44, or 43. Kretscher arrived after some 5 or 6 minutes later and was also offered a drink. Within moments, Jackson had begun to shout at Kretscher and to wave the copy of the SWIFT transfer. This was a forged SWIFT transfer. And Jackson swore at Radovan Kretscher. I'm not going to swear here, but it shows what he said. Kretscher lunged forward to grab the SWIFT transfer from Jackson, who held it out of reach. At this point, Kretscher pulled out a firearm and shot Jackson once. Jackson fell into the back of the sofa, positioned directly behind him. Jackson looked shocked and began to plead and beg for his life. Kretscher crossed the floor towards him, standing over him, and kicked him in the side of his chest and said the following words to him. Quote, "You want to know who I am? I will show you who I am, you effing cockroach." Kretscher then proceeded to fire many shots into Jackson. I don't remember how many, but there were several shots. Jackson appeared to be dead and lay in a pool of blood. I was horrified and frightened. And then he carries on a bit more and a bit more. And then he talks about paragraph 59 on page 182. I got back into the car and drove away, exiting through the booms at the entrance to our suburb, and then called General Mabasa from my phone, telling him what I had just witnessed, Kretscher killing Jackson, and to ask for his help. He asked me who was present at the time of Jackson's murder, and I told him that Kretscher and Cyril were there. The Cyril referred to, Commissioners, is Cyril Beaker. He also passed away a couple of weeks after this, so he was shot and killed a couple of weeks after this. He asked me where I was. I told him I was driving Jackson's Jeep. He suggested I meet him at Bedford Center and I should speak to Kretscher as soon as possible. Mabasa knew of the problems between Kretscher and Jackson, having already been approached by Jackson to intervene and assist in facilitating a meeting with Kretscher. So here you have General Mabasa getting involved in a dispute between two shady characters, the one being Radovan Kretscher and the other being Lolly Jackson. I too had spoken with Mabasa about the need for a meeting to be arranged. I didn't drive immediately to, this is page 183, I didn't drive immediately to Bedford Center, but drove around for a while. Radovan was calling me on the phone. I didn't take his calls at first. Later, I called him as advised by Mabasa. He asked me to meet him at Yanni Luke